visitor sideline, a look at the Raiders head coach. His squad coming in winning 3 of their last 4 games. On the other side, the head coach of the Packers. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go from Green Bay. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They are led out by a man who's done this now for a long time. Their veteran quarterback.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in that end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. To the air net on 1st and 10. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Play action. He'll set up to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He takes off. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they set up 1st and goal. He'll drop the throw. This one caught at the 4.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Vegas. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
The extra point is good. And the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. The Green Bay offense set to go to work for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
One of the best parts of the week, Mike, is when we have an opportunity to sit down and visit with these guys during the production meetings. And the thing that we both came away with was that he was happy with the overall performance of his team a week ago. You could tell that lone interception left a bit of a bad taste in his mouth. He called that errant pass unacceptable. He doesn't plan on having too many of those in this one. And look for him to be a little bit more careful.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Well, Mike, the other day we heard how the offensive coordinator wanted to start fast offensively, but here so far, it's been the pass rush and the defense who's gotten out to the quick start.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The Raiders offense and Ashton Genty heading back out onto the field here. As we take a look at the NFL's leaders in receiving touchdowns amongst running backs, you can see he's right at the top of the list entering the final weekend. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. Once again, it's Genty. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Back to throw. He'll step up and run. First and 10. They'll look to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down. Now they'll set up to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. That pass play good for 22. Good for a Raider first down.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Raiders.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
From the 22 now, here's second and 9. He'll look to throw. The second down throw is incomplete. Trying to keep the drive alive, going to have to convert on third and 9. Bowers, the man in motion. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try. This one from 39 yards out. His kick is good. And the Raiders will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Packers offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 35-yard line.
The RPO, that one is complete. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
First down. First and 10 at the 43.
They'll throw out of the gun. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. First brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. To return is Williams. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. We are through 1. 10-0 is our score. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It moves to 2nd and 10.
Bowers, the man in motion. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the 1st down, get down. The drive continues.
And the Las Vegas 1st down.
Run right at the gut of Gentry. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll try to set up the screen to Gentry. Oh, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Catch is made. That is Williams. And they'll take this down inside the 35. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a 1st down.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Raiders.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Now, faking the give. Throw on the run is complete. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. We'll send a tight end in motion right.
It's 2nd and inches.
Here's a handoff to Gentry. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. He'll step up and run this. And he'll get this forward for positive yardage as he covers up in the end. Line of scrimmage, the 7 for 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal. And that is in the end zone. He's in. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Raiders. 17 touchdowns now on the year.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand, let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Safe kick taken at the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Packers offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he enters the final weekend on top of the league in rushing yards by a quarterback. He has been dynamic all season long. And he's going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
He'll drop to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Ooh. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. To the air one more time. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. They'll look to throw again. He's got it at the 7. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It is a gain of 23 yards. And now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Back to throw. And he's not going to get away. They'll stop him back at the 3.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. Feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and goal. He'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. It took away all the options, and now it is 4th and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. And this will pay off. It is caught. Touchdown, Packers.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. He's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll find Genty at the backfield. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
A gain of 15. And the Las Vegas first down.
They'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
The Packers offense ready to take over possession of the football. They can get back into this quickly now. Very short field ahead. It is 1st and 10. And the defense strings him out. He'll fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Down the field. It's caught on that left sideline. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. His 4th TD grab of the season. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
The extra point is good. And the Packers are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Throwing now on 1st and 10.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
He'll look to throw. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. Now the Raiders are going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. Here's 3rd and 2. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
That's such a deflating feeling for a defense here on 3rd and short. They've got great coverage, but they don't account for the quarterback picking it up with his legs. It's exactly what he's able to do here on the scramble. Fresh set of downs.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try. This is going to be from 53 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Raiders will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that kick will help extend the lead, but remember, Mike, it's still a one-possession game. Halftime's right around the corner, so both teams, there's a lot of work left to be done before we crown a winner here.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee take this on into the locker room.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much.
And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. A return now from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Packers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been effective with the ball in his hands all season long, the NFL's leader among quarterbacks in touchdown score. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. That's complete to Coleman. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Packers.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
For number 81, incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to the air once more on second down. He'll get this out to his running back. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
It's 3rd and 10.
On third down, Wilson. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. The Raiders offense and Ashton Genty heading back out onto the field here. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. Into the secondary at the 45. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain. On third down, they'll throw from the gun. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try. This from 45 yards away. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Raiders will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This one taken at the 7. And this will work out quite well. Could get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9. As this drive starts with first down. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. first down. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
It's 2nd down.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. That is catch number 60 for the season.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
If you're going to give him this much time to scan the field, he's inevitably going to find an open man downfield like he does here. That's a great job remaining patient and letting that play develop.
Ooh! And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll look to throw yet again. Moving, and he's going to be swallowed up, taken down, sacked, back at the 5.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Packers. That's a 2-touchdown game for number 7 and 8 for the season. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. They'll start on the ground with Genty. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. We'll run the draw with Genty. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Vegas. Down inside the 45. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
A gain of 19 yards.
Here's a handoff to Genty, running left. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up. On the handoff, this is Genty. And he is going to have the Raiders first down by about a yard as they find a way to pick it up on 3rd and 5.
Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run to begin the 4th, and here's Genty. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Raider 1st down. Now this time they'll look to throw. Going to go backward, taken down at the 6.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it
in trouble? And down he goes.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker. But you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
So a big spot looming here for Andres Borregales. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one right down the middle. It's good. So it is still a 1-score game, but a little more breathing room now. After the made field goal, back out is Borregales to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Packers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. In the middle, he's got to complete to Colby. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Quick throw, taken in. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. Over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive?
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. He'll go left side here and complete this one. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the 1st down. Here comes 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does. So I don't hate the call, but great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
The Raiders offense ready for this next possession. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this 1st down. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Back to throw. His receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Vegas. They'll go again with Genty. How about that? Quick feet there. Made a man miss on his way to a nice pickup of 7. And now the defense is going to take their 1st time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Now this looks like a design run. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. The defense uses its 2nd time out here. And don't forget, clock to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And 3rd and final timeout taken by the defense, so the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Quickly to the outside and complete. He's going to be out of bounds, gain of just a couple, and now he's got 3rd down coming up. Bill looks to throw. That one is batted away, incomplete. No separation that time, tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. So a big spot looming here for Andres Borregales. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, You always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Packers offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. This is 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They have time to work with, but they have no timeouts. It's 1st and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. A quick throw in the RPO is complete. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. And this will be a touchdown. They're within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called, and somehow find a way to keep them out of the end zone.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
He'll look to throw. He'll try to do it with the screen. And he is going to get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion works. And we've got ourselves a tie game.
You can just tell the teams that practice these end-of-game situations. After the offense scored, there was no big hoopla. They weren't throwing themselves a parade. They immediately knew they had to go for 2. Get back in the huddle, get their best play call executed, and we got a tie ball game.
The Raiders offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. 2nd and 6 coming up. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He takes off. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a 1st down. Quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. Bowers, the man in motion. To the air now on 1st and 10. Working free downfield, it is Williams. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with. This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. They finish off the regular season with some momentum. And they'll wait with bated breath to find out who they're going to play next week in the wild card round.